Aspirants, welcome to the Hi-Fi of the Day, Daily Current Affairs by Alchemy IAS Institute. I am Suhas, and we are going to discuss the 5 most important topic from news today. The actual status of poverty in India. The positive thing is 171 million Indians were left out of the extreme poverty. That means poverty is decreasing in India. And in this last 11, 12 years, 20 the poverty that who are extremely poor in India, before 12 years it was 27%. Now it is reduced to 5.75%. That means there is a decrease of 30 lakh people there. But what is the case exactly? What is the status of poverty in India in actual sense? Is there any official poverty line which is updated? After 2021, 2011 and 12, there is no official poverty line updation happened. And you can see the Indian poverty line per person per day in perspective. The World Bank says that poverty line, abject poverty in India, that is 62 rupees, the annual daily wage. If you compare, that was the rate for Amul's 1 liter milk in 2022. And 87 rupees is World Bank poverty line for lower middle income country like India. It is 171 for upper middle income country. And 286 rupees is the average daily income of a woman working in casual labors like a construction worker. If you combine that income of men and women, it will be 398 rupees. And a person who is self-employed, it is 432 rupees, and 533 is the total per capita GDP. And 651 is the average daily income of a salaried person in India in 2022-23, and 3,288 is a daily income of a person whose annual income is 12 lakh, which he is out of the income tax slab, is exempted from income tax. If you compare the different baseline of poverty, you can see that if you consider every of these baseline, the poverty is decreasing. So that's a positive thing. And per capita purchasing power parity exchange rate, that's actually, if you compare, it is $3 per day in USA, but that will be equivalent to somewhere 62 rupees in India. $1 per capita, purchasing power parity exchange is equal to $1 is equal to around 20.6 rupees in India. And this topic is relevant for UPSC in prelims, facts and data, GS paper 1, society, GS paper 2, governance and welfare, GS 3, economy, and we can use these data in essay paper also. India in SCO meeting, Shanghai Corporation, Rajnath Singh refused to sign the SCO draft. Why? Assessment on India's firm stance on terrorism, that in SCO, there was no mention about the Pahalgam incident, but there was a mention about the Jaffa train hijack of Pakistan. So it is clearly seen that SCO has having a biased mindset towards the Pakistan. Like, India is not going to sign without addressing terrorism as the first concern. Challenging China's growth in the influence of SCO. Currently, SCO is chaired by China in 2025. And you know that China and Pakistan have a close tie, a close relation. And a strategic autonomy and assertive diplomacy. India is the only nation which stand out, or it's like we took a decision that we will not sign. So there is a chance of a diplomatic isolation in SCO, but still India took its firm stand. This topic is important for international relations. An international potato center is going to be set up in Agra. Union Cabinet approval on this CIP branch in Agra. It's a Peru-based organization that doing research and development on potato. What's the benefit? It boosts the food security, yield, and farmers' income. Yes, India is the second largest producer of potato, but our yield is not up to the mark because of the low seed quality. And this will boost that. And that's strategic India's global role in agri research. and supporting a climate resilient and sustainable farming. Like with the new research on Indian potatoes, which sometimes it's susceptible to these diseases. With this result, this international organization will add values to the potatoes, and we can create the climate resilient, disease free potatoes. And this topic is important for agriculture, economy, and essay also. Tansen Storm. There was a growing discussion about Tansen Storm. What's it? Tansen Storm. Okay, that musician Tansen's grave is there. Okay, and Hazrat Muhammad grave is also there. Muhammad Gauss grave is also there. He's a Sufi saint. Okay, and this monument is protected by the Archaeological Survey of India under the Protection of Ancient Monuments and the Remainings Protection Act. These have a protected status. There is a repeated legal challenges over the ownership and religious rights that the religious right, like the tombs hereditors, like that they are filing litigations that this tomb should be available for them for practicing their religious rituals like urus, but the court declined that petition. So there is a discussion on the heritage protection versus religious sentiments. This example you can quote in your essays. S400 triumph, it was a star after the Operation Sindoor. So what is S400 triumph? It's we got this aerial defense system from Russia in 2018. 3 of the S400 triumph already there. 2 more triumph should be delivered by Russia to India. One will be coming next year, 2026, and another will be in 2027. 5 S400 triumph will be there in India. The Russian defense minister promised that. So without further delay, the S400 will be delivered. So what is this S400 triumph? It is known as Sudarshana Chakra in India. It's a long-range surface-to-air missile system that it can target the fighter aircraft, ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles, and aerial warning and controlling systems like this surveillance drones and all. At the components of S400, it has a command and control center, multifunctional radar like Big Bong, Big Bird, Tombstone, etc. Missile launchers like transporter, elector, launchers, and missiles type of varying ranges will be there, and support vehicles and reloaders. So it can target up to 300 to 400 kilometers with an altitude of 30 kilometers. It can target. So aerial defense in S400 is a very crucial thing. Current affairs drill question of the day. Which of the following best describe absolute poverty? A situation where a person is poor in comparison to others in the society. A condition where a person cannot meet the minimum basic needs like food, clothing, and shelters. A measure of income inequality and population. A situation where unemployment is high, but the people still earn above the poverty line. So which is absolute poverty? Select the right answer and comment it in the comment section below.